Most part, just talk regular.
Yeah, just talk regular, bro. It all work out. It all work out.
The banter. Is there
Enter Maria. Alright, y'all ready?
So, man,
You got a chair, my nigga?
Nope.
You just gonna thug it out right there.
This nigga knees gonna be numb.
It's gonna be a hell of a crack when he get up.
Straight bandit.
The knees!
Nigga said straight Bambi.
I'm weak at the knees right now. The whole lower body.
Alright, let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah! Alright, look. We're gonna get this shit started off properly. You know what I mean? All that good shit right there. I am your host, Rockwin.
AKA Monroe.
Thank you. That young man you just heard was DJ, aka Peakum Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a motherfucking special guest out this bitch. The gunshots, nigga. Yeah.
I'm at your next, nigga.
Let him off, nigga.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My nigga Joey Jenkins.
Joey Jenkins, man.
Hold on, we gotta give him a secret. That's your AKA. What's the real one?
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got like 4 different names, man.
Sure, we can do that.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. Growing up, my name was Chop, man. So you know, but yeah, Joey Jenkins, man.
Joey Jenkins is his name, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me a little bit about yourself, man.
All right, Joey Jenkins, man. I'm just a young kid from young man actually. I'm 24 actually, and I'm just a young person from North Carolina. You know, I was born and raised in North Carolina, and I'm a dope ass artist.
Shit, there
I'm
we
a
go.
dope ass human being.
Oh, fuck yeah, nigga, hell yeah, talk that shit, nigga.
You know, I gotta talk my shit, but
I won't apologize for being dope, nigga.
for real.
No.
Yeah, but basically, like, you know, I'm from North Carolina. I'm basically just young and hungry. I'm ready. I'm ambitious. You know what I'm saying?
On with it.
You know what I mean?
He's also my brother.
Yeah, big facts,
is.
and that's real facts. You know what I'm saying? That's real facts, nigga.
This is my real brother.
Yeah, real brother, real shit.
I know light skin as hell, but it's my real brother.
It's a fact. For those of you watching that just saw me sit down and get on my knees.
Wait a minute. That was
a little.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta work on that.
Only thing that works is on the visual, but on the audio, that ain't flying on the audio, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen that's listening.
For all the people out there.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We ran out of chairs. I fucked the other 2 chairs up and shit.
How'd that happen?
I'm fat, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly how the fuck I was sliding that bitch and that
Extra
bitch.
calorie ass.
That goddamn chair said, "Oh no, nigga, you wait, hell no." And I mean, the chairs don't see eye to eye, so I gotta get new chair. But my man's he's here, ladies and gentlemen. This is not just a guest. The plan is to have him a part of the podcast from here on out. God damn it, you know what I mean? So go do that, my nigga. Never lie. Never lie, goddamn. And next week I'll have a chair. I can't let it's his first time here. I can't have a chair, have him stand up or him kneeling down and shit like that. So we got to do this the right way. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So all right, so here's the thing. There's a few things we wanted to talk with y'all about. The one thing the niggas been talking about all week is the Godfather, Soulja Boy.
Come on, man, big Soulja.
Young Draco.
There you go, right there.
Yeah,
right. So shit, I'm sure you listen.
Let him go, nigga. What a good show.
My bad. Yeah.
Young Draco. Big Soulja. Don't act like you don't know who it is, man.
Goddamn it. So we if you haven't watched the video, the interview this week, we'll tell you a little bit about it. We'll be talking about the Breakfast Club. Soulja Boy came through. Actually, this was his first time, which actually kind of makes sense, because the Breakfast Club kind of hit once he was kind of out.
He was out of here for real.
Yeah,
when did Pretty Boy Swag drop?
Ooh,
That might have been 2010, right? And that's when they got popping with the Ray J interview.
Yeah, because I know they said 8 years since they've been doing it. So you might be right about that too.
Yeah, I think Pretty Boy Swag came out 2010.
Yeah. So he said it was his first time there, and Pretty Boy Swag was this shit. I didn't realize that shit.
I think it was 2010, bro.
Damn, you're right about that.
Keep talking. I'm gonna search it, bro.
All right,
Do my
man.
Googles.
Yeah. So he went there. He went to talk. Charlamagne was kind of, not belittling him a little bit. But every time he said some shit, Charlamagne was kind of like, okay, Big Draco. Okay, kind of going over the top.
Oh shit, Big Soulja.
It was a very entertaining interview and all that shit. But before I get into it, really, what do you think about it, man?
It was 2010, bro.
Goddamn.
Man, I think it was perfect timing. I think it was perfect timing because a lot of people sleep on Soulja Boy, and he's very ambitious and a hustler as far as with business and shit like that. You feel me? So as far as doing the whole YouTube shit.
He was the first one. He ain't lied. He ain't never lied. He ain't lied.
They sleep on him, bro. They sleep on Soulja Boy, but Young Draco, bro, he's this nigga is very this nigga be hyping himself up.
True.
And it's perfect timing for him because everybody just forgot about Soulja Boy. It's man, what the fuck? Then he coming out with Young Draco and shit.
Nigga.
God damn. He's about to lay niggas out with that one, ain't he? The fuck?
Because I think the last time he was talking about it was the fucking Chris Brown and his fight.
Yeah.
Shit, right? That was a year or two ago.
Yeah, he spoke about that in the interview.
Yes, he did.
He said Chris backed out of the fight, but they cool though.
Yeah.
I still got Chris. If they ever were to fight.
Same here.
Big facts.
I think Chris got the reach on him.
Knock his whole soul out.
Damn right, man.
He got the weight on him too.
Yeah, he do. He really do. Yeah. And I think he got the height probably.
Yeah, definitely.
They probably about the same height. So they look like a tall ass nigga.
No.
He do look tall.
Nigga 5'11" probably.
Is it, you think,
Yeah, Chris my height.
I think he probably got that DMX figure.
6'5" or something.
Nah,
you know how you think DMX is big as hell? And then
you
see him?
Yeah.
That might be Soulja Boy.
He's shorter than you.
Is he?
Yeah, he 5'5".
I'm taller than DMX.
What? That's why that nigga be yelling and shit. Big Soulja, nigga. Young Draco. Nigga, God damn. Nigga, just
the little one's always the loudest.
Hey, you saw the shit he did with Everyday Struggle? He told Wayne No Academic, he said, I knock all y'all niggas out one-on-one.
Did he really? God damn.
Big Soulja.
Oh, we gonna get on that too, because Shorty Girl said some shit that blew my fucking mind. But what do you think about the interview though, DJ?
The Breakfast Club joint?
Yeah.
Same way he felt about the joint. Niggas was sleeping on Soulja Boy, me included. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the niggas I was clowning. Well, I don't know. I never really paid attention to the nigga.
I never heard you say anything about him. Honestly.
Yeah, I never paid attention to Soulja Boy for real. He was big as fuck. He was the biggest nigga when I was in high school though.
Right.
My junior year, 07? Yeah. This nigga was when he came out was Crank That.
Crank That.
Yeah, I mean a lot of niggas did copy his style though. The shit that we made fun of for him back in the day. A lot of these kids are doing that shit now.
Yes,
I like his energy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
He say some wild shit, but I'm liking the energy. Sometimes you just gotta take your respect.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas won't giving it to him this whole time.
Hell no. The nigga made $10 million off of fucking ringtones, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, man.
That's right. I'm doing it. You got it right. You know what I mean? The nigga just out here, he was getting it, bro. And then and that's not including his actual music, the money they make from his actual music. So that was hard as a bitch as well. He said some shit about Drake. Drake?
Aubrey, the nigga from Degenerates.
I said, hold on, was that the name of that damn shit?
I had to Google that shit. What?
In the wheelchair. Drake. Nigga that got body by Pusha T. That nigga.
And I was like, what's your beef with Drake? So, all right, so we all agree with Charlamagne, Envy, and Angela Yee that he didn't have the best comeback last year.
Of course not.
At all. Who you giving it to? Are you giving it to Meek or Tiger? Because those are two people that named.
Yeah. I mean, just off of those people, without even thinking about it, I'll give it to Meek.
Right.
I'm going with Meek. The feeling is mutual.
Okay, all right.
The feeling is mutual.
So what's considered a comeback in a way?
As far as an artist, it got to be with music.
Right.
Definitely.
I agree.
Especially with me. Think about it.
Right.
Yeah, the most anticipated album of 2018.
Exactly. He dropped fire. The whole album is.
It was dope.
It was dope. You can just play it from the beginning to the end,
Agreed.
and no skips. It's just like, yo, this dude deserve his shit. Give him his crown. Crown him the biggest comeback of 2018. You know what I'm saying? They slept on me.
Meek had a whole album to come out.
I'm
Tiger
telling
had a song.
you.
So I can't give Tiger the biggest comeback.
The hell is
off of one
Taste?
song.
The taste.
That shit was hard though.
But question:
Insane.
why is Meek's album a comeback? He wasn't in jail all of last year, just less than half of last year. He actually put out a EP, a couple EPs last year, if I'm not mistaken. So why is his release this year a comeback?
Because he won the fans over. You know, because after that the Drake situation, he was always getting clowned.
Is that what we're doing the comeback from the Drake issue? We're not doing it from the year. We coming back.
Yeah, coming back from Drake. Because he had another album, like you just say, he had mixtapes come out, and he had the Wins and Losses album come out.
That 4 for 4.
Yeah, some shit like that. But
I'm pretty sure it's not what it is. But we know what we talking about.
do your Googles, goddamn.
You know what that Wendy's?
Exactly. I was about to say that shit.
That's what I think it was for. They copied me.
They did. There you go. See, hell
They
yeah.
copied me.
Y'all niggas ain't slick.
Nigga, that's comeback in itself. Nigga, they named the whole meal off of this name.
Come on, nigga. How you eating, goddamn?
Come
Damn,
on,
I like
man. But nah, you know how the fans was always clowning him about the Drake shit. Like, any little thing that he did, they was always L.
sure,
And now
sure.
everything's W. You winning.
Exactly.
Sure.
So that's why I call it the biggest comeback.
So I give it to him as well. Is there anybody we're leaving off? They named Tiger and Meek, but is there anybody else that you can think of?
Fuck yeah.
Who blew up? Nipsey?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's a comeback because he never fell off.
Well, he been through shit. That's a fucking marathon itself.
Right, agreed.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He been through some shit.
He just got where he should have been. Where like
Exactly.
you always looked at, because you put him on to me. Where you always thought he was up there. He just came on to the rest of
Damn
the
near
world.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes sir. So yeah, I can't think of anyone either. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Meek as well. But shout out to Tiger. I don't know. Hold on. Let's think about this for a minute.
Let's get it.
Let's think about the Tiger. He went through a few shit. Just shit with him doing dumb shit. Shit with the Kardashians.
He getting all this shit repossessed.
And then I think some other shit. Did he get in some beef with somebody?
He probably did.
I think he did.
I might give it to Tiger, fellas.
Nah. Off the song, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
See, cause
he ain't even believing that. He just trying to be devil's advocate right now.
nah, I believe that. we got that nigga the fuck out of here. He got dissed by a chick.
Yeah.
Got all his shit taken. And Meek just came back from a diss, which he really didn't die at. The diss came out in the middle of the summer. Meek came out with the full joint at the beginning of the next month. He was already back in the odds niggas. Not Drake niggas. But he wasn't all the way, I agree. He wasn't all the way. But he never actually was out of here except for during the time. But what you going? After that, I think he kind of came back.
A little bit.
Right.
It wasn't all the way.
Right. I agree.
It wasn't all the way because he had some bangers on the 4 for 4 joints, but niggas they didn't play the shit like that because the Drake shit was going on.
Of course.
Like, Drake dissed him and it was a fucking
I
hit.
totally forgot Wins and Losses came out.
Yeah.
Bro, did you?
Like 2 years ago.
Right. When was the fucking Drake jump? That was 2 years.
That was 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
That's the year Jay passed. You sure? I think that came out the year.
No, he passed 2014.
Right, I did my Shackfish in 2015.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, you're right, 2015. Damn, shit was fun.
For real.
Shit!
Time going by,
It really
baby.
fucking is, man.
But nah, yeah, I totally forgot Wins and Losses came out
Right.
in 2016 because they didn't promote that shit at all. Like, what was the single from that joint?
Shit. Him and Nicki shit.
What was it?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
ooh, yeah, you're right.
Him and Nicki.
That was a
shit.
pretty big record, actually.
That was a pretty big record.
Yeah.
And I think he also
Echo,
won Album of the Year on that year.
I think Chris Brown was featured on that,
Yeah.
on the chorus of that joint.
You talking about All Eyes on You?
All eyes on you. Yeah, that shit.
No, that wasn't on that
That
album.
wasn't.
That was on Drink Worth More Than Money.
What was
That was
the hit
2015.
record off that?
What was the single off of Wins and Losses?
Oh, the single. Oh,
It's like,
fucking.
look it up. You goddamn Googles. It's just somebody
See, niggas, see, that's what I'm saying. That's a big ass company. You don't even know
Right.
what was on that album.
Okay. But here's another reason why I'm not giving it to him.
It was a hit.
No matter what the fuck he put out, he was gonna fuck with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Meek shit was jam.
I mean,
No, it was good. It was
fuck
good.
with it.
But be real. No matter what Meek put out,
I'm gonna fuck with it.
Shit.
I am.
They was gonna fuck
But
with
as
that
far as
shit
like
no matter what.
the general public,
Yeah, they was gonna fuck with the shit no matter what. No matter what. Because of what he been through, Meek came out, they was gonna fuck with it no matter what.
when he came back, when this
Yeah.
one, of course. That was saying
Yeah.
that's the biggest comeback. He changed the fans.
Right, but we're talking music. And I'm saying that the part of the reason why his comeback was so big wasn't just because of music, it was because he got out and he was already on his side.
Yeah.
So he was already gonna I mean, half of the work was already fucking done.
Right.
Tiger
He
shit
got
was
out.
just literally all music. He didn't do nothing else.
Right.
It was just all music.
Yeah, but I think I might have to add that in there too, because it wasn't just music with me.
But yeah, it was. I agree.
He has a whole movement with prison reform. Like ain't no other rapper doing shit like that.
Nah, I agree with that.
So I gotta give it to me, man. He doing
All eyes
both
on
of
you,
us.
man. All eyes on you was the standout record. It was Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown.
That was on Wins and Losses.
Yes.
Was it? I'm not saying it.
Worth more. No, that's
That's what I'm saying. That's the album I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think whatever
Wins
you
and,
need.
what was on Wins and
I
Losses?
think whatever you need with Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign was
Hold on. Wins and losses.
That might be your phone, bro.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
It happens.
My bad, peoples. My
They
bad.
should be used to that. We'd have been through a few of the joy. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah, you right.
Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
That's
That was on
Yeah.
Wednesday. That shit's still playing.
Hey.
Yeah, that's still rocking right now.
Yeah. That shit is hitting though. That shit slapping.
Hit that note, man.
Yeah, so that would be the record off of that.
Yep.
See how long that took?
Yeah. Cause like he still had like bangers right after that. It just wasn't played on the radio.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember 52 million.
He has good songs on every project he drops, but niggas don't really fucking with his shit
Agreed.
until this year. Cause all that Drake shit happened.
Yeah, cause they was like, yo, Drake body that nigga, yo. I was like, nah, I mean, Meek
I
still
felt
that
Meek
nigga.
won.
Yeah.
Like as far as like with records,
Yeah.
Right.
but as far as like the general consensus of like everybody's, you know what I'm saying, opinion on who won, you know, Drake has a lot more fans than Meek.
Right.
So it was, you know what I'm saying, they gave Drake the dub.
I feel like
I feel like he lost to the internet.
yeah,
He did.
you know,
He did.
That's what it was.
They fucked the whole beef up in my mind.
Yeah,
The
Meek
internet
lost to the
always
internet,
wins,
not
man.
Drake.
They win every fucking time. This shit don't make no sense. But the thing is, you
It's
gotta
too
look at
many
it,
of
though.
them, bro. It
really
You gotta
is.
look at it like this, though. The fact that people say he got bodied, and the nigga put the nigga on a song that is a hit on his new album.
Yes, yes.
It's a fucking banger. You can play it in the club, you can play it in your car. Nigga, you can play it whenever you're doing whatever you're doing with your lady,
Doing what you're doing.
whatever the fuck you want to
You
do.
damn right.
You go to the gym, you can play that shit. People don't realize that a lot of gym heads listen to Meek Mill, yo. Because that's not me right there. I put that shit in my pocket. Alright, so basically a lot of people that work out listen to Meek Mill because he's very like he hype you up, you know what I'm saying, aggressively let you know. A lot of people say he stream on records, that's not the case. He just wanna let you know what the fuck he talking about. And a lot of artists don't do that
That's
nowadays.
actually one of my favorite lines that Drake said. He said, "You ain't gotta yell at my nigga. You heard it the first time."
Right.
It's fucking love.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. But if I think if we're going overall, I'm definitely giving it to Meek. Music, I'm giving it to Tiger.
That's what you gotta give it to. Overall, that's what we're saying, biggest comeback.
But that's why I was saying if we're doing just music, then I give it to because that's what they were doing on the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club was doing just music. And Soulja was saying, well, overall, I did all this. And he was like, what else that nigga do? What else that nigga do? He's like, nah, nigga, we talking about hip hop. You're a hip hop artist. We talking about music. So
even if we're doing just music, I can't give a single over an album.
Yeah, big facts.
But I'm saying it was going to go dope anyway because of what he went through.
We're excluding that though if it's just music. You know what I'm saying? The
Excluding
album.
what? No,
We're not excluding like the whole getting out of jail thing. We just go on music. I'm gonna go with the person that had an album instead of a single.
Well,
like, I'm not gonna feed into like since we're getting rid of that. If it wasn't for him getting out of jail, no, nigga, album versus single.
Right. Well, but we're talking about what it did. I'm talking about what the single did and what the album did. I'm saying what the album did partially it did that because of what he went through. Now,
Yeah, I'm taking that out now.
Your opinion is you're just going off of just how you feel about the music. Of course we would if you see, but I'm not even gonna say of course because there's a lot of joints out there where the singles are a lot bigger than the records, like Drake joint, like Scorpion. His singles I think were bigger than his records,
right?
Because you don't really like the shit.
You like Scorpion?
I never listened to that.
We ain't fucking
I thought guys playing at all.
That shit was trash.
Yeah, so I thought God's Plan and what Shiggy did with that What You Gonna song, I thought those two records were bigger than what the fucking album did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm going against you on that because I think a record can be bigger than the album. Even Nicki Minaj, you don't even talk about that fucking.
Try to look at it this way. Meek shit was anticipated,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So if he didn't live up to it, then you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be some backlash.
That is true.
But he was because niggas just there expecting, oh, this is gonna be the most fire album. Right. He's out of jail. Right. Like we want to know what he talking about. Right. And if he didn't deliver, then niggas was going, oh hell, like this ain't what we were expecting. But Tiger shit, he had no pressure. Meek had pressure, and he delivered with pressure.
But he didn't just deliver with pressure by himself. We knew that he was going to have a bunch of features on this joint. We knew, just like with Cardi B, they weren't going to let Meek fail. Meek was not going to fail.
And he did.
Regardless. The writers, the producers, they were not going to let him fail.
Right, but
so
he had to deliver on the shit.
Well, he did, but Meek is not trash. So he was going to meet them halfway. Of course, all he had to do was get with half of the dope producers out there. So he was already there. I think he just had help. Tiger had no help. I mean, the record was dope. He had Offset on the record, but I keep forgetting Offset was on that record though. Because that shit was.
I get what you're saying though, bro.
That's my favorite ad. Ice.
He be owning that bitch, bro.
That shit be killing me.
Go ahead, hit him with that drip. Drip.
He said, "No, let me run that back. I ain't get that ice right. I ain't get that ice right."
I love that shit.
No, but either way, either way overall.
I was thinking about that nigga gonna be in the Dick's Icy Hot commercial.
Oh shit!
Be in there with Shaq.
With a Ric Flair robe and shit. Ice.
Hey, that should be dope as fuck. Look, Flair, he old as fuck.
It's fucking
he needs some Icy Hot.
Shout out to
Calm that shit down. That's what he gonna say when you put that bitch on. Ice. Come on, bro.
Oh shit. But shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'll agree with y'all. Overall, I'm giving it to Meek. You know what I mean? It was great. He needed to come back. He needed to do what he did, and it was really dope. Now back to the Soulja Boy joint. What else that motherfucker get on? So he had the council, right? The council. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, the council.
Council. I remember that.
The game system.
Game system.
You got the council. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, game system, nigga.
I don't even know what the shit's called. Do y'all know what it's called?
Hell no.
I know me and DJ spoke about it a few episodes ago, and we actually liked the idea that he did it. Because nobody ever actually came out with a console before, so that's really dope. But I think on Everyday Struggle, he said it's 80 games or
800.
800 games.
You got Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, all the old shit you used to play back in the day. He has like most of that shit up there.
I want to get it.
Yeah, I would fuck with it.
Hell yeah.
I would definitely fuck with it.
Playing Nintendo all day.
I like what he was talking about with the shit. He said, my shit, what he said, how much cost? Like $100 and something dollars?
Just $100.
And it costs however much to make the shit. I mean, he was comparing it to everybody like buying iPhones and stuff. Like, they cost like $20 to make them shits over there in China and selling that shit for $1,000. Like, who really is the bad guy?
Exactly. He was kicking some shit. He was definitely kicking some shit.
Try to support the black businesses instead of trying to support everybody else. Y'all always try to down the black businesses. Every fucking time, bro.
Black entrepreneurship.
Y'all don't believe in it.
It's always frowned upon. You feel me? Like black entrepreneurship is always frowned upon.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they want to kick you down every time. Like, shit, you could be fucking selling cantaloupes and like, nah, I ain't buying it from his ass.
I know, right?
You fucking stole it from the tree.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you go to Walmart and buy that shit.
Exactly. You go, you know, in this process.
Giving that nigga the money though if he's selling cantaloupes on the streets. There's a nigga in New York was selling socks and waters at the same time. I said, you know what, my nigga?
Get your hustle on.
Remember when we used to get the watermelons down on the corner?
Oh, big fan. Yes.
That's the shit right there, boy.
He had him in a big ass truck, you know what I'm saying? The back of the
watermelon shoes.
Yep.
Damn right. Get some Nikes and a fur.
Shout out to that nigga, man.
Steve.
His name was Steve? Of course his name was Steve. Goddamn it, hell yeah.
Steve 2 times.
Shout out to Watermelon Steve.
Watermelon Steve. No seeds, nigga, no seeds. Nigga had the only watermelons on the block with no seeds.
Nigga.
Watermelon Steve, man.
Oh shit. Fuck. So yeah, shout out to him on that. But
I love his energy, bro.
I really do too, man. He's excited about succeeding and about doing his own thing. Real quick, are we gonna get into catch hands today? I'm gonna give catch hands to Jadessa. Odessa? What the fuck is her name on Everyday Struggle? Nadeska.
Yeah.
There we go, real quick. Come on, catch these real quick.
Yeah.
You deserve every piece of these right here, young lady. You know what I mean?
Lay it all the way through.
Exactly. Oh yeah, she gonna get it. Oh yeah. All day. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit. Damn right. So now, and here's the reason why she's getting these hands this evening, ladies and gentlemen. She fucking said, "Why you got so many businesses?"
Right.
To Soulja Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that one more time if you haven't saw it. To Soulja Boy, she said, "Why you got so many businesses?" DJ, what was his response?
I said, "Why don't you have so many businesses? I'm trying to be a billionaire, goddamn
it. Hell, you got come on real quick. You gotta get the applause and that shit. This is why I fuck with Soulja Boy. A few years ago, I said that when Rick Ross was pushing the whole self-made shit, and everybody was on Rick Ross for that. Shout out to that album. That was a dope album on Rick Ross. The first person that came to my mind was Soulja Boy. I said, look, man, if anybody's self-made, it's fucking Soulja Boy.
Big fact.
Nobody, I ain't gonna say nobody, but like DJ said earlier, and Soulja Boy said as well, he was creating songs with dancing. Nobody was doing it at the time. He came up with the dance. Shit was on Ellen DeGeneres. It was on all types of news channels. Everybody was fucking doing this shit.
Niggas started making their own, like Crank That Batman.
Yes, they did. I know my favorite one, by the way, man. That Batman was smooth as a bitch. And then after that, you started getting shit like the song Happy with Pharrell. Everybody started dancing on that motherfucker, posting up their videos and shit like that, and doing the nay and things like that. Before all of that happened, Soulja Boy was doing this stuff. And again, the nigga made a whole bunch of money off of fucking ringtones, which a bunch of artists after that started making money as well. Yeah. Nobody. That was a lane for no rapper. No artist was making that much money off fucking ringtones until he came on. So he was very self-made. So shout out to that nigga. I think most people have more than one talent or are good at more than one thing. It's just that they tap in one thing. Like, so DJ loves football. Joey loves football. I'm sorry, DJ loves basketball. Joey loves football, right? You think that's the only thing them niggas is good at? No. Them niggas
well diverse, motherfucker.
Damn, pop your shit, man.
I can play any sport.
Any sport. And I feel the same.
That nigga save your life as well, too, ladies and gentlemen.
That's damn right. That's a damn right. That's a for sure right on. Who said that shit, bro? Oh, that's a for sure right on.
That's a for sure right on. Now, fuck that. We got our own shit. That's a damn right. I like that.
That's a damn right.
Yeah, so now we gotta get the clip on the motherfucker now. I hope I got that shit when nobody talking. You gotta get that shit.
That's a damn right.
Hell yeah. So yeah, man. And I think more people should do that. Like just because you're working at a certain job, and you may be good at that job, and maybe something else you're really good at as well. So why not fucking do it? Like I want to try to do as many things as I fucking can. Goddamn it. Have more avenues and more streams to make money out this motherfucker. So shout out to Soulja Boy and that shit. And a lot of people can learn shit from that nigga. You know, I thought was interesting about that Breakfast Club when he was kind of open about what happened when he got shot, when they broke into his crib.
Yeah, that was a little wild.
It was.
I totally forgot about him getting that robbery.
Y'all also got to think about it was 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I forgot about that.
Shit was like 10 years ago. Yeah. So for him, he can speak about that shit now. Like he's like, oh, I'm all open book with this.
I don't like that he's gonna put it in the movie though.
So you don't like it?
No.
Why not?
Because people actually die, you know.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you break.
Right. I get it, but I'm talking about the backlash he gonna get from, you know what I'm saying, the people that actually broke into his shit, and then he gonna try to make money off of killing somebody. So who knows? You know what I'm saying, whoever they family members or whatever. I'm looking out for Soulja Boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't want him to get hurt.
I don't blame him for doing it, and honestly, I'm not against it.
Yeah, because they could have killed him.
I just don't want
Exactly.
nothing. I just don't want nothing to happen to him.
If they would have killed him, like, cause you think about the people he kills people. If they would have killed him, that would have fucked up Soulja Boy's people, because they would have got the money. They would have been right back to the poor joint. So
yeah, I'm talking about that. It happened. Leave it alone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you can talk about it, but don't try to put it out for everybody, because it's just different. Same thing with I don't like parenting, but all right, same thing with when you see domestic violence, right? Mm-hmm. It's one thing when you hear about it, but when you actually see the video, it's like,
it's like, yeah, that's like that Ray Rice shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He hitting females, and then you actually see the shit. You're like, damn, he hit that female. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't mind talking about it, but I don't
what
want
do
to
you think
show
they're gonna actually show? Because I think what he'll show in the video is probably him shooting. I don't think he's gonna show the people actually like how he described it. He said he hit a nigga in the head, and nigga said his arm came off. I don't think he's gonna show that. If he does, I'm against that. I'm with you on that. But if he show him just busting, we see that in we saw.
No, we said he had camera footage.
Yeah.
I don't want him to show that. If he does a reenactment, just like acting.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. If he shows the camera footage of him busting, I'm okay with that. But I don't want to. Nobody wants to see the people actually dying. So I'm with you on that. No. If he's just busting, we seen niggas do that shit like in
I'd rather him act it out instead of actually showing the real footage.
But you know, with Soulja Boy, what Charlamagne say? He said, "Yeah, I gotta see it because I don't believe it." So if he acted out. There's a lot of motherfuckers I want to see it. I think Soulja Boy shouldn't try to do it just because
everybody want to see it. No, that's not for everybody to see.
If you know the book, if you know the story about the Book of Job, ladies and gentlemen, Jesus did. Yeah. But anyway, I don't think everybody wants to see it. I want to see him busting. I want to see the motherfucker busting. I don't want to see the people dying. I want to see Soulja Boy shooting the guy.
Especially with all that 5-5 shit he be doing.
Catch him at the range, man. Let him upload the video of him at the range. You don't want to see.
You see you protecting yourself and your homies, my man.
Man, Gun Draco is shooting people through live, man. This shit is crazy.
He probably was on beat with him too. They was in the studio. Turn the bass up, nigga. I can't shoot properly. Right on cue with the snares, but yeah.
Right on cue with the snares.
No, but I am absolutely 100% with DJ. I don't want to see anybody get shot. But it's a part of his fucking story, man.
Yeah.
And this shit fucking happens. Like they showed when they reenacted Biggie getting shot and what you call him. Of course they didn't show the footage. I don't even know they have actual footage.
They have not of him getting shot, but they have him like pulling off, and then you hear gunshots. Right. I saw that video.
Yeah. So it's a part of his story, and it's a part of the story that probably we never would have thought would have happened if you look back to just crank that Superman giant. He was like, Soulja Boy was shooting? Who the fuck was Soulja Boy shooting at? For real. I really wish him and Chris would have fought though.
That would have been dope as hell, bro.
Nah, you probably wouldn't have had his comeback.
Nah, it would have been a better comeback.
Fight, though.
It would have been a better comeback in my eyes.
Chris gonna beat Soulja.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You think he would have came back after that ass whoop?
Yeah, hell yeah. In fact, he would have been like, yeah, I got my ass whooped. Young Draco. That's how he would have been.
He would have had to come back with a hit in order to come back from that bitch.
I mean,
in order to come, I think so.
I mean, he behind the scenes too. So
he coming out with producing, he can do that.
That's a comeback.
But as far as like having the energy that he has right now, after getting his ass whooped, they ain't gonna fly, bro. Cause like I just said earlier, he told Wayne no academics. I beat all y'all niggas ass 1-on-1. What about Chris? Niggas pick.
You ain't say that to Brown. What you doing, man?
I call Chris right now.
Chris's father or some shit. I call Chris right now. God damn.
So overall, before this happened, most people probably looked at Soulja Boy like he was like just some stupid young motherfucker. Probably the same way we looked at what's his name? He's from Pretty Ricky. Spectacular. If you seen their interview,
Yeah.
I found out that Spectacular made like a bunch of money off of doing this whole. He was like a businessman or some shit like that. I looked at Spectacular.
Social media, right?
Yeah, Twitter. So he learned how to work that bitch and make him some money. So I thought that was dope. Also, real quick, you notice it's always the young entertainers that get treated like shit.
Always,
especially by the black community, ladies and gentlemen. We usually come for your fucking head. We barely show Lil Bow Wow some fucking respect, and even though
he be playing himself.
He do though.
That was Simone said. She said the same thing. Simone, my wife, ladies and gentlemen.
He playing himself a lot.
He do.
But nah, he is a legend though.
Yeah,
you can't take that. Can't take that away from him.
Living legends, goddamn.
Yeah, they came out with that Marco Polo shit, right?
Yeah, that was them.
Polo.
Hell yeah.
That was. You can't. Everybody know them, but it was jamming to that Marco Polo. He was in.
That was actually one of the funniest beefs though. And Bow Wow was standing in front of the camera, had like 4 or 5 niggas behind him. Niggas look like soft. Niggas look like wet wipes behind them. For real though.
They rehearsed that before, right?
Anytime niggas say some hard shit.
I imagine some nigga behind the camera like
smack that ass. That shit was niggas.
It was over, so not Soulja Boy. Look, Chris, you deserve some hands for that shit, my nigga. That shit was weak. I'm sorry, I said Chris didn't know. Bow Wow, you deserve some hands for that shit, my nigga. That shit was absolutely ridiculous.
Weak as hell.
God damn, that shit was absolutely ridiculous.
You need to work on yourself.
He was sounding hard as fuck, guys.
I'm gonna smack that ass.
It was a serious moment.
Like, what? He's talking to a grown man, dog.
I wish I was there before they aired, because you know they rehearsed that shit.
They had to.
They had to tell us, homie, no nigga looks too mean, and nigga, nah.
Yeah. They gotta take you serious. You gotta take you serious.
Get my guns, nigga. Get my guns, nigga.
Niggas look, they want no part of the streets.
It's like
niggas had on like fresh ass fitteds.
Nigga working at the Dollar General and shit.
One nigga looked like he worked at Chick-fil-A and shit. This nigga like he was the nicest person in the group.
Welcome to Chick-fil-A.
Nah. Kind of motherfuckers is that Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas ask you for extra. I love extra sauce. Why not? You know what I'm saying? The fuck extra sauce ass nigga. Get out of here, man. Cash
Fuck out of here.
Man. I'm gonna fuck out of here again. Come on, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Wrong dudes that had a video with it.
But shout out to fucking Soulja Boy, my nigga. You on your thing, making money on me and all that good shit like that, bro. You're a living legend as well.
Keep the energy, man.
And you know what's sad though, because it's our generation is dissing them, the younger generation is dissing them as well. So shit. Just making money, my nigga. Shout out to A-Rad. Not A-Rad, what's his name? A-Rad, what's his homie name?
Light skinned dude?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think it was A-Rad.
He said that nigga ain't even want to rap. He made him rap.
Right.
And I think he said somebody came at him with $1 million deal. He was like, nah.
He said, man, what that is, man?
Fucking with it.
$1 million.
I definitely would have did it for $1 million.
Yeah.
I don't rap
Roast
with
bars. Shit, nigga.
I done got you to write this shit, nigga. Yeah. On the table,
I got you, my nigga. Let's get it. Hell yeah. I would have respected A-Rap if he did that shit. If he would have got his homie to make that shit. Like, the fuck? Nigga, $1 million. Nigga. Y'all know this shit. But fuck. What else we got, though, man? What else we got? Oh, real quick. Shout out to Mac Miller. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
This would have been his 27th birthday. It was a lot of people's birthday this week. Muhammad Ali, happy belated birthday, I think you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Happy belated birthday. What's his name? Oh man, what is his name? Fuck is this light-skinned old nigga name? I can't remember his name. Shit, I forgot his name. I know it. The image is there. I can't remember his name.
What does he do?
Yeah. He's an actor.
Okay.
He's about 9. Oh, Betty White's birthday was the same day as Homeboy's birthday. Like 5 niggas' birthdays was on the same day. 5 celebrities' birthdays was on the same fucking day. I can't remember them shits. I'm sorry. What is this light-skinned nigga name?
He's an actor. That's all you got from him.
Yeah. Heavy set. Nice. Oh, he played Mufasa. That guy.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl. Damn right. James Earl
Jones.
That's a hell of a name. Now, James Earl Jones, come here.
They call me J.E.J. So
That's my father, man. Relax.
God damn it.
Pekin Jones, that's James Earl.
That's right. My bad.
Sorry.
It was Aaliyah's birthday this month.
Oh yes,
it was. Shout out to Aaliyah. Real quick, shit, bring me on Aaliyah. Again, rest in peace, Mac Miller. Happy birthday. Speaking of Leah, you know, that past few weeks we've been talking about R.Kelly. You know, something came out. I heard somebody say that they taking all of R.Kelly's music out of the movies.
Yeah. How is that possible though? What are you talking about?
When they show it on TV.
Okay, so they do the BET shit.
Yeah,
Mother loving.
I hate that shit.
It's sucking my toe.
What?
I know that nigga ain't say that. That's no better than what he really said.
I know, right? Tell a nigga to suck your foot. That's wild, nigga. But as far as a bitch, but we gotta get the end of the Space Jam the fuck out of here because this nigga.
There's a lot that goes with that. Taking your shoes, your socks.
That nigga mad as a bitch taking his socks off. You gotta put the laces because they're too tight. You just wait, nigga. You just wait.
Got called.
And I just came back.
She got called on the pinky toe. Motherfucker. You lucky right now.
I just came back from the gym. I'm about to get all this sweat.
God damn. Take it there.
Funky for you.
Yeah, I know.
You about to get this athlete's foot, nigga.
God damn.
Terrible.
The image. I just want you to imagine that. The fungi.
Oh, shit.
Right now.
Brother, you got to come get this nigga. Come get that nigga.
That's some toe jam for you. Bitch ass nigga.
That shit about that goddamn house party shit.
Yeah.
Toe jam sandwich. Toe jam sandwich. Damn.
Oh, shit.
You know about that toe jam sandwich.
Yo, so that means we got to get the complete ending of Space Jam the fuck out of here.
Hey, man.
Yes, when motherfucking Michael Jordan getting off of the goddamn joint.
Yeah.
The song
Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah, Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah. There we go.
What are we replacing it with, fellas?
Probably the Did you hear the soundtrack to Space Jam?
Nah, I didn't.
Well, they had the Looney Tunes. They had a song called "You Buggin'." Bugs Bunny was spitting niggas
It
with
was
bars. Yes.
Okay, yeah, we can replace with that. I want to hear that shit. Damn, throwing the balls out there.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny had bars, man. Nigga said we can bang head bounce or do the bunny house.
Hell yeah! Get out the bugs.
For real.
Let me holler at me, nigga. I need that verse.
Or what else they have? I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high.
Was that?
You hit him low, hit him low, hit him low. Yeah, that was on Space
That was
Jam.
busting like a few niggas, right? Busting.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right. Shout out to niggas, man.
Everybody get up. No, that'd probably be perfect for it.
Yeah.
And he was in the air. He was in the air. Everybody get up. As soon as that nigga take off, everybody get up. As soon as he done that, bitch, you want to jam? Yo, this internet been hyping the
Right, you're
motherfucker.
right. Let's see how it happens. Life, ladies and gentlemen, the movie Life.
Nah, you can't take that song.
That's I know that's me and DJ do movies. I'm pretty sure that's a movie as well. Damn, that whole the beginning.
Yeah.
It's out of here.
We can't take that out. Well, y'all go ahead and take it out on TV.
But we ain't getting
My
that
version.
shit. Hell nah. Hey, look.
The version I got at home.
Damn.
Yeah, that song's already up there.
Life.
Like a bird, eh?
Yeah.
I just wanna fly.
Go ahead and let it off, nigga. Go ahead and let it
What my nigga say?
Well, I ain't know.
A piece of land. Come on, man.
Hey.
R. Kelly wrote
Get it out.
He ain't ready for
I
that.
ain't ready for it yet.
I ain't had enough water.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, and I'm pretty sure
You gonna tell me I'm dehydrated, motherfucker?
that's some shit, nigga. That's some
You ain't
shit.
drinking enough water, nigga. This nigga, look, you see the nigga that gave me the face like you ain't drinking enough water, nigga. And then look. with your dehydrated ass. Look at you.
And look, I'm pretty sure there's more
Yeah,
movies in the
crack.
fucking 90s.
Yeah.
That's the only two that I can
No, Men's Society.
Of course he was in that motherfucker.
Oh.
Song, nigga.
Then they did Your Body's Calling.
Really?
Remember when he was fucking Jada Pinkett? Nah, he was fucking Jada Pinkett at the party. Kane was.
Really?
Yeah, they played some shit.
Oh yeah.
What song
That was
it was an R.Kelly song.
Yeah, it was an R.Kelly song.
Shit.
Oh shit, what else? Fucking Players Club. We know that famous song that played when Diamond came out. Diamond came out like that. Yeah.
What was she dancing to?
I think it was
Seems Like You're Ready.
Seems Like You're Ready. Hell yeah, because you cannot forget that scene.
No. They gotta play Ignition. No, they can't.
No.
Fuck
They
that.
ain't getting R.Kelly out of here.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
That song didn't even come out. That's it. Niggas in the field.
Exactly. Ignition. God damn.
What the fuck? What Diamond?
They can play some Usher shit. They can play some Usher shit.
What Diamond gonna be?
Don't stop, get it, let me see you burn that booty. I'm gonna run. Come on, come on, baby, come on, come on, come on, remix.
That shit gonna sound wild as a bitch when we play that back.
She just going slow than the motherfucker.
So fuck that.
Yeah, baby. That shit don't even match, my nigga.
For real, but I mean, shit, you gotta substitute something. You gotta substitute for that shit.
Sony, RCA, and R.Kelly parted ways with that nigga as well.
Damn, he got dropped, bro.
Yeah. Not that he needed him anymore. I didn't even know he still was with a label, but he got dropped.
Damn.
He was still with a label?
Apparently.
For like 40 years, right? This nigga been on
like that.
This nigga been with Jimmy Iovine for 20 years.
You know, I love Jimmy.
That's right. He lets me get away with everything.
Everything.
So I eat crab cakes and everything with him.
Jimmy Iovine sounds like he do some bullshit.
He do, bro. I believe
He a part of every fucked up story.
For real.
Jimmy
The whole
Iovine,
death row shit, he was a part of that.
Yeah. Oh, you right.
That's some bullshit.
You gotta get Jimmy Iovine the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
We might have to get Aaliyah the fuck out of here too, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, Aaliyah? Man, she had one album with the nigga.
Album counts, nigga.
Now we can get that album the fuck out of here.
No, most of her shit was done with Missy
So
and
much
Timberland.
wrong.
and shit like
Yeah. But do y'all remember the image of like the cover of her fucking album cover? That nigga was like,
He was in the back.
yeah, that nigga was creeping like a motherfucker.
Oh,
like
shit.
that nigga was like Chester the molester like a motherfucker.
Shit.
She in the front. She in the front from a distance, baby girl.
Get your ass out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you in the background, bro?
This nigga looked like he came out of a porta potty and just sat beside the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
this nigga was like, yeah.
He wrote Seems Like You Ready right then.
Yeah.
On the wall.
On the wall. This nigga. Get your magic market having ass
Oh
out of here.
shit.
What is wrong with you?
Chance the Rapper actually
Look
said
like
he
they was
took
at
his
school.
music out of it.
He did.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but come on, you ain't a little too deep.
Hey, think about it. The album cover, bro.
It's possible. She was by some lockers.
Damn, you're right.
Damn.
Caught her ass coming out of
That's fucked up.
We don't get that album the fuck out of here.
Yeah. We got to.
But
Unfortunately, we got to get Michael Jackson album the fuck out of here too.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah, the You Are Not Alone album.
What?
You gotta get that. Well, it's not.
No,
the album name is.
They
not
trying to get Michael Jackson the fuck out of here, period.
Yeah,
coming out with
his
They
this,
be doing my
what's
niggas
the shit?
dirty.
Escaping Neverland.
Escaping.
Escaping Neverland, bro. They coming out with this. Escaping Neverland.
They coming out with a what?
Escaping Neverland. You want to listen?
It's my nigga Mike. It's my nigga Mike.
You know the
bro.
whole him touching little boys and shit.
Oh
they
shit.
like they doing a whole docu-series.
Let me tell you
Same
this,
with the
man.
R.Kelly on Michael Jackson.
Let me tell you this. I don't believe Mike touched them keys.
The knees.
Oh shit. Bro, though. Not the kids. The kids. He did not touch them kids,
No,
man.
he did not.
Let me tell you one thing. They been bashing my nigga since he was a little kid. Since A, B, C.
Come on, man.
It is 1, 2, 3, A. A, B, C. Baby, you and me down. Yeah, they been down my nigga since he was a little kid, man. And you gotta understand, man, he been doing this shit since all them ass whoopings was occurring.
All of them, man.
Yeah. And they used to get beat to go the fuck on stage. How the fuck you sang so good after you got an ass whooping? I remember I used to goddamn go to sleep after an ass whooping. That nigga used to get beat to go on stage.
That bang came out on stage.
Like, fuck it.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm too fruit.
It almost got real. It almost got real.
My nigga started leaning.
Oh, shit.
Nigga said, mama.
Oh, hell no. Good. Oh, hell no, bro.
That nigga saw his life after that shit.
It was almost over, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look, listeners, though. I'm happy you didn't see what just happened. Viewers, just block that out your mind.
I'm very pissed now.
Nigga started sliding down the wall and shit.
He said, oh. This goddamn shit almost gave out on me, nigga. But look. So check.
We got some shit for the head.
We do. We got that.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, so I gotta say this too while I'm here.
Get it on.
I'm gonna go ahead and be real with you, bro. This is my first podcast. I always want to do this shit. I've been thinking about doing this shit for the fucking longest, fucking 4 years, man.
Damn.
And they finally giving me the platform, the opportunity, bro. And I want to say thank you.
No problem, homie. Definitely, man. You know, fuck you. Let's give my man the plug right there. Gotta reach.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Joey Jenkins, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Welcome. We're gonna make a lot of money together, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking right.
Shit. But yeah, off the we wasn't really talking about R.Kelly, honestly. I don't know what the fuck we got on him. I mentioned the birthday and shit, and shit like that.
Definitely.
Well, shit, fuck. Let's shit. We got anything else? What the fuck happened? What the fuck else happened this week? I know DJ. He got all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, he got all the answers.
Why you fucking gone?
Where's Sway at? He got all the answers.
Why you fucking in the restroom right now and shit? Might as well get up on this football joint. So, ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs is this weekend. I'm sorry, it is the playoffs, but the championships games this weekend. You got the Saints versus the Rams. That's NFC, and you got the Chiefs versus the Patriots. It's the AFC. Joey, who you got on?
Obviously, you already know who I'm rocking with.
Ravens fan.
Baltimore Ravens. But so obviously I'm not fucking going for the Patriots. I fucking hate them. Fuck them.
Oh hell no! Wow. We was fasting and he came back out and fucking. It was almost over, nigga. I can't wait to watch the video on this thing, boy. That's gonna be great, bro. And then I grabbed this nigga. I needed this nigga help, nigga.
Oh shit!
So of course
what you talking about?
So I'm going whoever go against the motherfuckers. And
so what Chiefs?
The Chiefs. So and
Pat Mahomes, baby.
Yeah, big facts. And I'm going for the Rams, man.
Yeah.
I'm going for the Rams for the other jump.
Damn right.
Come on, he's my motherfucking brother.
All right. What you got, DJ? Where you at? Same thing?
Yeah,
Both sides?
Rams and Chiefs.
I'm going against them on both sides as well.
I know you're going for the Saints.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes, I am. I'm going for the Patriots.
You want them to win?
Who?
You want the Patriots to win?
No.
Or you just picking them to win?
Picking them to win.
Okay, all right. I thought we was going for what we want.
Oh, well, I want the Saints to win.
Okay.
And I want the Chiefs to win.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought we was saying.
Oh, yeah. But who I think is going to win.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Patriots going to win.
Yeah, big facts, man.
Them niggas always in that bitch, though.
Agreed. I think this fucking game is tailor made for the Patriots to win. Honestly, the only way the Chiefs are gonna win is if they blow the Patriots the fuck out. I'm talking Seattle versus Broncos of the Super Bowl type shit. So I think this is it's not gonna happen. They have the pass rusher to do it. That's what it fucks with me.
Tom, terrific ass nigga.
Something always happens. It's supposed to be the weather is supposed to be one digit code, somewhere like 9, 6 or some shit like that.
That's fine for
I think that's absolutely perfect for the Patriots, and the reason why
Kansas City cold in the motherfucker too.
They are, but the style of play. Now,
because they throw it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got my nigga Sonny Michelle and what's my boy James White.
James White, yes.
And Rex Burkhead. Yeah, they got a monster right there.
And I think the Chiefs is a wild ass name. But they always have one. They had a whitehead. What's the whitehead? It was whitehead. But what did Deion call him though? What did Deion? No, Deion didn't call him. Somebody else called him and Deion fell on the ground laughing. I fucking forgot what it was.
You talking about Rex Burkhead?
Yeah, but it was
He played for y'all, didn't he? At one point.
Who?
Burkhead. Did he play for the Ravens?
Hell no, I don't believe so.
He played for somebody.
You gotta add that nigga over here. Nah, don't add that nigga in Baltimore. So I don't even worry about Burkhead.
I'm gonna ask you about Baltimore in a few years.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I think it's tailor made for them. I think the Rams and Saints game can really go either way. They played earlier in the year, and the Saints won that game. I think the Saints were home though, but I think it's in the Dome. Don't matter for both of them. Gonna be a great fucking game.
It's gonna be a shootout. 55 to 52.
God damn, that high?
Their game was like that earlier this year. It was like 55 to 45.
Chiefs game, Rams game. What's that high?
The Rams and the Saints too.
Was really?
Yeah, I looked it up because cousin Meat and Lowe's still talking shit to each other.
Oh shit!
And I looked up who won. And I think the Saints won.
Yeah, they did.
And it was like 55 to 45. God
damn.
You also can't sleep on the Saints on the fact of they had the same fucking record when they won their last Super Bowl. Going into the playoffs.
Wow.
They had the same exact record. His numbers, Drew Brees' numbers was higher though going into this postseason.
I can believe that.
You get what I'm saying? So you can't sleep on the Saints, man.
And they could have been here last year if it wasn't for that fucking safety or the cornerback doing whatever the fuck he did and Stephon Diggs in the end zone.
That was the greatest shit to happen.
It really was. There's no way that
when he got in the end zone,
he was dancing his ass off.
There's no way that nigga made it back on the motherfucking bus. If I'm the coach, I'm like, look,
nah,
you gotta stay here.
Matter of fact, I don't know what you need to do. You just need to find another team.
Give me your jersey,
because that shit is ridiculous.
You still on the team?
I don't believe so. Niggas probably gonna practice squad.
That shit was quiet, man.
That shit.
So I don't get out of here.
That shit was like, hey man, they win, nigga. Just nigga gone. Fuck that nigga go, man.
Right after the game. You know what you did.
They stopped that nigga getting on the bus like, hold up.
This is team, bro.
You don't need that. It's the team, bro. You don't need to get on this one.
I don't see your name on this roster.
Bro. They took the tape off the nigga line. Pack your shit now.
Last I checked, he played for Minnesota. That bullshit she was doing.
The fuck out of here.
Go and ask him for a job.
Since you love them so much.
Damn. Yeah, man. So, alright, bet. So, let's since you're a Ravens fan, my nigga, what you think about the moving forward? I think the fact that you won't have to worry about AB anymore, because I think he's not gonna be playing there. What do you think about that, real quick? You think they're gonna trade him?
What's somebody Tony Brown?
Somebody got to offer them I want him to go to the Browns.
He
He's going to go to the 49ers.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They talking about going to the 49ers.
I want him to go to the Ravens too.
Of course not.
If it was free agency, I think Le'Veon Bell gonna come to Baltimore.
Me too.
Me too.
I hope they both go to the Ravens.
Yeah.
They get
I think. See, that's what
they both go.
They don't. We don't. But we gonna figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? A lot.
I think Le'Veon Bell gonna go to Baltimore. But and Brown, he has to get traded in Pittsburgh. And he ain't gonna get traded in the division.
Yeah, I gotta go against this nigga 2 times. God damn.
They're gonna trade that nigga to Buffalo.
Lord knows they need him. Shout out to my nigga Josh Allen though, my nigga. They was sleeping on my man. He rushed for a lot of yards this year.
Did he?
I think he rushed for more yards than Axton Jackson.
Oh, it was Axton Jackson.
Yeah, of course.
Lamar.
All day, man.
That's nigga nickname.
That's nigga nickname.
Okay. That's called nigga celebration.
Because that's what the fuck he does.
Acceleration.
That's nigga, I'm telling you.
ACC.
Damn. But moving forward though, I'm for the Baltimore Ravens, man. I'm not just saying this for my team, just because that's my team. I believe we have a lot of potential at every position. Shit, we rotate backs all the time. You don't know who our star back is. It's not like, oh, Ray Rice is there. So it's a big thing for us. So with us moving forward, obviously Lamar Jackson, he got to learn how to stay in the pocket more.
Right.
But this is what this season was about, to show him that, hey, you can't just be using your legs out of this motherfucker, because they will clamp your shit.
Right.
And
that's what happened in that playoff game.
Exactly. And he has to be more quarterback ready as far as in being a leader. He got to be more vocal, and that's what that's about as a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more vocal, because right now you got Flacco coaching them up, you got RG3 coaching them up, and they're the right people to coach them up. But go ahead.
Think they're gonna keep RG3?
I think yes, I believe so.
Just to,
I think they should.
So. Yeah,
they should.
Hell yeah.
To help out Lamar.
I like him as a backup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's good enough to still start, but I really like him as a backup.
He just get hurt too much.
Exactly.
But his IQ is pretty damn high. When he's in the game, he's actually pretty fucking good. It's just that he's not durable.
If anybody's going to teach him how to slide, just say, look, nigga, trust me. You don't want to slide, man. Or you gonna be playing behind you like I.
That's gonna be that nigga reminder. For real.
Lick my knees.
He just look at the side. He look at the sideline every play.
I don't want that.
Don't want me like that.
As soon as you look over there, Argentina's over. He holding up a brace. It's here for you.
Don't you run. Don't you run.
Because they both were essentially the same player. I think, RG3 was a better thrower in college, and probably is still a better thrower right now. But he uses legs a lot in college as well.
Yeah.
I like him as a backup. But yeah, I agree with you. I think in the first quarter they ran. I think what they did in the first quarter is what they should have done, but not as long as they did it. So you got there with running him like that, still stick with that. Once you saw that motherfucker wasn't working, you gotta say, look, either take him out or open the fucking playbook. DJ was calling for Flacco because they clearly wasn't open enough the playbook, so bringing Flacco in there. I did think taking him out at halftime was just a little too soon. I just wanted to see what they were going to do when they come back out, and they did the exact same thing. They did in the first quarter for all the third quarter, and then they opened it up once the game was pretty much out of there, and he almost came back. What else you say though?
Because Flacco, when he get that position, and be like, okay, these motherfuckers slept on me. These motherfuckers.
They wanted to put me as a wide receiver.
Exactly. That motherfucker want to throw that motherfucker, don't he?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So just we got to be patient as Ravens fans, man. As Raven Nation, we got to be patient because we do have some good players. That tight end that we got,
I like him.
Oh my god.
But y'all always keep it tight end. Y'all travel with like 4 motherfuckers, man.
Big facts.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
And I think y'all did it initially for Joe Flacco because I think Joe Flacco was a better quarterback when he has a tight end. But now, I think a tight end is. I told DJ a lot. Well, I say to DJ a lot. I think tight end is really good for a young quarterback. You get this big, wide, tall white boy. You gotta be white. Yeah. Big, tall, big aggressive ass man.
6'7", 250.
White boy. Them niggas is nasty. For real. They gonna catch that fucking ball. That's all they know how to do. They might be slow, but they gonna catch that motherfucking ball. So yeah, real shit. You like your I like Crabtree as a receiver for him as well.
Yeah.
Possession receiver. Like that. We think about other receivers though.
My other receivers, man, I really don't get into the receiving core. I really don't get into the receiving core due to the fact that I played running back in high school.
True.
So I've never really been a receiver.
Okay.
And I used to hit them because I played defense as well. So I never gave a fuck about a receiver, you know what I'm saying? But I just like running backs. So far as the running backs, man, I love the rotation we got. Like they young and it's just, we hungry. We hungry, bro.
Buck Allen, nice. Gus. It was Gus what? What was the nigga name?
Gus.
Yeah, that's his name for the running back for y'all.
I don't know a nigga named Gus.
Is it name Gus, bro?
DJ, who the fuck is Gus?
I want to know who this mystery man.
Act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck you talking about?
I'm not even gonna stunt. The only motherfucking running back I know right now that's on my team is Allen. But due to the fact of, he gets most of the carries, like 70% of the carries.
But there's like 2 other niggas.
Yeah, they get carries too, but that nigga Allen, he gets some yards. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You find Gus.
We got a nigga named Richard. Last name Richard, right?
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards. Right. Yeah.
All right, shout out to DJ.
Yeah, Gus Edwards. Nah, if you saying last name,
I said Gus or something.
nigga named Gus.
I would have got it either way. Edwards. Don't think you know nigga named Edwards.
Talk to that nigga named Edwards, man. Nigga named Edwards, man. Come on, dog.
If you would have said Edwards,
exactly. We would have been his. Nigga, what the fuck is it? Gus. That nigga sound like he about 40. And running back. Yeah. Starting at running back, that nigga named Gus.
I figured that would stand out more. You know, Edwards is so common.
It is true.
That is true.
Gus, you never hear of a nigga named Gus.
At all. Which is why I thought that.
That nigga actually sound like he's a big ass running back, Gus the Bus.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Gus the Bus, nigga.
Gus the Bus, yeah.
Fucking Express, nigga.
Gus the Bus is Gus.
Hold on in.
Right there.
Gut busting Gus.
Oh shit.
Gut busting Gus.
Yo, shit.
Oh, man.
That's a hell of a name.
What about the defense, though, brother?
Defense?
Yeah, how you feel about your corners, huh?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about my defense. It's fucking impeccable.
Oh, all right.
You gotta understand, we got Whittle. He's a fucking amazing safety. And he's slept on due to the fact of his height and his age. You know what I'm saying? He bearded. Fucking monster, man.
That's a smart motherfucker,
yes.
boy.
He goes for the football. Yes. It's like he's like, he understands the game, man. And
get the offense the fucking ball back, goddamn.
And I hate to say it, but we gotta get Smith out of there, man. Jimmy gotta get up out of there.
He's been there a while.
He's been there a while.
A while too long, that is.
Exactly, but he has to understand that, he can't be doing the same shit. He can't just be a press corner. He has to be that corner that plays a fucking zone and understands that, okay, anything comes over here, I'm fucking it up.
And zone is supposed to be easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's the crazy thing. But he's a big ass corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's a little bit more slower than your average corner. You know what I'm saying? Like he's big as shit, like 6'2", 225 or some shit like that. This nigga's big as shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's Brandon Brown was.
Yeah.
He about here, by the way. He locked up. Yeah.
Yep. He got 10 years, right?
Brown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The safety for Seahawks.
Well, he was a corner.
He was a corner. Okay, that is true.
Big as a safety.
Yeah, that nigga was big as shit. First of all, 6'4", 225, 230.
Yeah. You talking about Cam Chancellor?
Cam. Yeah,
that's a big.
He's 6'4".
Yeah.
Yes. I thought old dude Brown was
6'2".
He's 6'2".
Is he? I thought Brown was 6'4" too.
I think he was 6'4". They had
two niggas.
Yes, two niggas 6'4". That's why they was the boom.
We gotta be right. He was already right.
About good.
We can't let him 0-2 us.
I'm here.
We gotta go 1-1 on the screen. I'm here with
He ain't say shit. It was a bunch of mumbling going on.
You got it. I got it. Okay. I just remember one thing about it. All right.
Nigga with braids in his head.
Just to let you know, I ain't got no goddamn braids. So
man, but I'm looking forward to y'all. I think your defense are going to get better. You got to find somebody.
Fuck that nigga name is, man.
Brandon Brown.
2 B's, double B,
nigga.
Big B's, no C.
Big B.
I think you got to find somebody to replace Terrell soon.
Good.
That's static.
Yeah.
You got to find somebody to replace Terrell soon.
That's you, bro.
Sucks that, huh? Oh, my phone.
Hey, bro, what you talking about? What?
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all can do next year. I got a good chance again to repeat as
He's 6'4".
He's 6'4", bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You can never doubt Monroe and Joey, goddamn.
He's fucking right.
Shit, you know what I mean? Right all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
People John.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I act like I wasn't right earlier.
He was right.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Every time you act like that.
That's right.
All right.
My bad, dog.
See?
My bad.
It is what it is.
That's why you bust your ass there.
Almost bust my ass. My life flashed on my eyes, but I was telling my wife, I said, look, the slip is scarier than the fall. When you really
nigga,
your body tense up. Woo!
What you? Hey, real quick, off top. What you scared of, bro? Just anything.
Monkeys with guns. I don't know.
Okay, that's solid, my nigga. That is. What about you?
God damn, I can't top that one. I don't even. What I'm scared of the most.
Or not even just throw something out there.
Well, I'm scared of falling through the ice on a river.
Why the fuck would you be
absolutely terrified? That's
I mean, you said just
your decision making. But your decision making led your ass into that.
I was interested in hockey. They said the ice was good. You know what I mean? So I wanted to go out there and see. They lied. And now
I'm gonna just say, I'm getting hit by a motherfucking the shit on Bird Box. Getting hit by a fucking truck. Damn trash. Yeah. What was it? A dumpster truck.
Yeah, rain man.
Yeah. That's fucked up. That your life ended over waste management. I just think that's a problem. I just think that's a problem because if that was a fear that she seen, that she was like, oh shit.
Right.
Like damn.
She was wasting her life, so might as well waste by the waste. Wait.
Monroe does.
Monroe says what Monroe says.
Damn right.
Alright, my shit's like the most common shit that real niggas, all real niggas can relate to.
Roaches?
No. Yeah. I don't fuck with roaches.
Roach fly in his mouth.
Nah.
What is it?
Nigga, walking when it's ice on the road.
Yeah, that black ice is some shit.
As I thought about that shit, it's scary as a bitch when you slip, nigga.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
You hit that ground?
Hey, ass niggas, you know them niggas be like, I ain't scared of anything. Fuck them all, nigga. Bring everything on, I ain't scared of shit. Alright? We ain't gonna cross the road with that ice on.
You see what happens.
Most gangsters think, oh shit, bro. Sitting on that black ice, nigga. You didn't.
Your phone will come out your hand, your sneakers might fall out.
Shit. Anytime there's ice on the ground, bro, I'm looking. Like I'm usually looking up when I'm walking, but just looking straight. When it's ice, I'm
And you walking like this, your feet is. You ain't even lifting the bitches up.
You trying to find a pattern. Just
fuck this shit. Hell yeah. That's real shit.
Oh shit.
Fuck. But what else though? We got on football because you weren't here and we didn't know what podcast, nigga. So I know you got a list.
Just threw some shit out there.
Shit, so
appreciate you for that.
No problem.
Like you talk about football. Like what y'all think will happen in the Patriots and Chiefs game?
I think Tom Brady gonna throw like motherfucking 2 interceptions but like 500 yards.
I see that.
He almost did it in the Super Bowl against y'all niggas. Actually, he did do it in the Super Bowl.
Wait a minute, not against us. That was against Philly.
No, remember you said he was gonna throw a few interceptions, and then he said he was gonna throw a few interceptions, which you were right about.
Yeah.
But he still ended up throwing for no, you're right.
He ain't 500.
He threw the interceptions, but he didn't throw the 500.
He got 500 on Philly.
That shit sound like way worse when a motherfucker throw 500 on you, even though you didn't pick them off twice. Like, damn, that nigga got 500.
He was launching that bitch the whole game.
Had that whole cannon across that man. Damn, this
Give it up, goddamn.
That nigga just threw 400 Shit.
But you really do think he gonna throw like 500 yards on him?
Fuck yeah.
Did he do that in the season?
Yeah.
Did they play him in the season?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. They beat him at 40 to 43 or something.
Yeah.
If he don't, I guarantee you get at least 320. It's no problem.
320 and 4 touchdowns?
Fuck yeah. Or 3 touchdowns and 320. That sounds like Tom
He gonna
Brady.
throw 4. It's gonna be a high scoring game.
That's why I said 320 is so.
I think it's gonna be high scoring for a different reason.
You mean the defense gonna do it?
Give him 2. But I think James White and Sonny Michel is gonna have another big game. Sonny Michel got 4 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, he did. He's a Georgia boy, you know what I mean? He always gonna come through.
Right, down south.
I can't even hate because I actually went to the draft. So that's my nigga. I'm fucking that nigga.
Right, always gonna come through. We got the best running backs in the league, man. Todd Gurley, Sonny Michel, Nick Chubb. You see what he did when he came in and did his job for Cleveland.
Shout out to Todd Gurley, man. He from Tarboro, North Carolina, man.
Come on, man.
Big shout outs to him, man. Going to LA and doing the thing for the Rams, bro, because they went from St. Louis to LA. So imagine just the fucking culture switch that he had to go through. It'd be like, okay, I'm still gonna run over you niggas. Matter of fact, jump over you niggas because that's what I do. Exactly. And I'm from North Carolina, so shout out to motherfucker Todd Gurley. Shout out to that. That's what it's about.
I hate when I can't hate. So.
Damn. You still hate.
I can't say nothing. I fucks with every last one of them niggas. Yeah, shout out to Todd Gurley. You think no, I'm giving them 2 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown.
Okay.
Damn right. Ooh. In 320. Tom Brady.
You gonna give him a rushing touchdown?
Rushing touchdown.
You see that little quarterback sneak in that thing.
You know what I mean?
He does do bullshit like that. I hate the fact that he gets in on that shit. Yeah. I'm like,
he never does like the dive over the top. He going under. You know what I mean?
It's a big ass.
Somebody push him through. Yeah. That's the smart way to do it.
Exactly.
You dive.
Why don't do that with Cam?
He bowling all them niggas.
Exactly. He can do that, bitch.
Now they be trying to be too pretty with Cam, trying to dive over, get the little the highlight reel.
Yeah, that's what they do with Cam, and that's
he's Superman.
Yeah. Super. Exactly. Motherfucker ready to do this. What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
What about you,
what things would happen in the game? Hey, you fucking my nigga Cam up, man. And get fucked up.
God damn.
Oh, shit. They be killing my nigga Cam.
They do, man.
Nah, I think it's gonna be a shootout, bro. I think Tom gonna throw about 4 touchdowns, 400 yards. James White gonna catch 2 of them. And I don't think he's gonna run. He's gonna catch 2 touchdowns. That's what they use them as. Pat. Man, I hope he do good, man.
He got a touchdown last week.
So I don't want him to fold up because he been good all year.
I know.
I don't think he's gonna fold. I think it's like for him, it's just another day at work, man. He's young and he's like, fuck it, I ain't got shit. I mean,
that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just yak him. I'm about to throw these motherfuckers.
But this is his first year. Yeah, you know what I mean? This could be that game where the pressure just hit him. Like, damn, I'm in the AFC Championship.
He had a good game last week. He threw for almost 300 yards. He threw 2 touchdowns. No, he threw 1 interception and no touchdowns. I think he threw like 250 and no touchdowns. 1 pick. That pick I think wasn't his fault though.
So how the fuck did he throw 250? He was just
slant. He put it running back. It was Williams that was
right. He did good.
But we also said the same thing about Tim Tebow, bro. I'm just saying.
Let him do this.
I got to.
That's my nigga.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, sure.
We also said the same thing about Tim. You hyping that shit up hard. Go ahead, show him. Let him know.
Oh shit, Big Draco.
That's right, young blood. Let him know, nigga. Alright, but we also said the same thing about Tim Tebow, bro. We said the same thing about him. Like, man, he's gonna choke. And what the fuck he do? He went out there, beasted, and then next thing you know, he praying and shit in the middle of the field. And he like, yeah, God's first. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, he proved the haters wrong. And I'm not saying that, a lot of people is against Pat, because a lot of people is really for Pat. Like, they like, hell yeah. I'm with him too. You feel me? Like, I want the younger to win. Like,
that's the MVP.
Big facts.
You think so?
He better be. 50 touchnowns in the first year?
He better get MVP, Rookie of the Year. Definitely.
Ain't like it been done before. Nigga, that's what's been done 3 times.
Yeah, gave no fucks about that nigga shit.
He got to win. He better be MVP, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga ain't no John Blaze. Fuck, nigga ain't hot shit.
If he don't win it, they just hate because he's a young quarterback.
If he don't get it, it's going to go to Drew Brees. If he don't get it.
And it better not. It better not go to no goddamn Drew Brees.
I honestly think Saquon probably should get that shit. Come
on,
man.
Saquon?
Saquon Barkley. He did beat. He definitely should get Rookie of the Year.
Oh, hell yeah. I saw somebody said, I thought they said they gave it to fucking
Baker.
I'm like, nah, don't do that quarterback shit.
How many yards? How many yards he get? Barkley.
2,100. Only
2,100.
He had 1,000 receiving and rushing.
Well, almost 1,000 receiving. But very close to 1,000
Right.
receivers.
I'm like, hold up, he hit like 2,000 rushing yards or some shit.
Nah.
So rushing yards, how many just rushing yards?
I think it was like 1,100 or 1,000 or something.
How many TDs?
10 rushing TDs, probably. Maybe less. I think it was less.
What is your record, John? What?
Fuck that, man.
I'm just saying because we gotta. No, my thing is this. My thing is this. Once you look at the stats, man, and you look at your team record. Now, if he had 1,100 rushing yards in his team record, did y'all win at least 6 games?
Yeah.
Yes, he was 6.
Well, he's definitely in the races for that shit.
Damn right.
Definitely, that's big facts because if you how many games? I just want to know how many exact games.
I think it was 6.
Just 6.
Yeah.
All right, so he's still.
That shit loaded in the motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm proud of it.
Nigga almost threw a half in that motherfucker.
Close.
But he had 11 rushing yards, 1,100. Damn, 11 rushing yards. That sucks. 1,100 rushing yards, and then score hella touchdowns, bro. Like that's still good because I feel like for him as a rookie, they hyped him up, but also at the same time he showed up. That nigga showed up. So don't sleep on Barkley, bro.
So you threw a record out there, though, right?
I threw the record out there just because of his ability to make y'all better.
What was his impact?
Yeah.
Yes. His impact. So here's why I
that
like
word.
Saying a lot of
It's first time, yo. I'm trying to get my words together. I'm gonna have a better vernacular next time you see me later. That's right. I'm gonna just walk the fuck off now.
I like Mahomes. I think he probably will win. What you call him? But
MVP.
You know I'm holding against him.
Why?
You can never get it done when it was against a team with a winning record, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
You didn't know that, did you?
Why he said
You could never get it done when it was against a team with a winning record. That means he was only Patrick Mahomes against the bad teams. But he wasn't Patrick Mahomes against the good teams. But you know who was always the same quarterback, no matter who the fuck they was going against, except for the one game? It was Breeze, ladies and gentlemen.
Pat threw like 5 touchdowns. Come on, bro.
Probably fucked up my phone.
It was
my bad. But
just because he didn't win didn't mean he didn't put up the stats.
I was just rolling. No, he put up the stats. I was just rolling what he was saying. He put our record out there. So I was
okay.
putting our record out there.
He said like he was an R&B singer.
That was your argument.
Yeah.
But
the argument,
say fuck that record.
Yeah, they're not gonna put that record in. They're gonna go all stats. Gotcha. But the NFL is tricky, right? It's like the top 100 shit. It's like,
yeah, that is true. Though.
I'm like, niggas ain't even play all year. Like OBJ was in that bitch last year. That nigga didn't play like 4 games last year. He still made the top 100. But that's how the NFL.
Playing the kickers in.
Right. But they're gonna use that with
I should smack this shit out of him back. You don't kick me. You don't hit me, motherfucker. 5. That's right, though, nigga.
But you know they're gonna use that. They're gonna use that a part of Patrick Mahomes' joint. The fact that his record that they get the Chiefs to where they got him at. So they're going to use that. But DJ saying, we're gonna go off of the stats. I mean, the nigga, this
and just eye test. This was a beast. Oh yeah, like it's not. He does have good weapons around him, but Alex had the same shit, and he ain't do what Pat doing.
No, agreed. No, I agree with that.
The throws, this nigga.
Slide on him. He did last.
Woo, bruh. He a beast, man.
That's that shit. Brett was gonna
right.
Yeah, he's probably gonna win it. I mean, like he said, 50 touchdowns. It's hard to go against that. It really is.
Good.
No, I'm good. Just.
Shit, man.
I'm making it through, you know what I'm saying? Making it through, though.
That's how I feel about that, though. So,
I bet.
Yeah, real shit.
Saints and Rams.
Super Bowl? I'm on that side. That's they're playing against each other. My bad.
Monroe.
Well, I got the Saints.
What would y'all think gonna happen though?
Drew Brees gonna throw hella yards, bro. and score hella touchdowns as he should, because he's a fucking GOAT. And people sleep on him too.
You think this is a must win for Drew Brees?
Hell yeah. No, not a must win for his GOATness. But that goddamn must win for New Orleans.
Yes.
Big facts. And I'm going against him right now due to the fact of I want to support Todd Gurley and you know, in the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Because he's from North Carolina. But Drew Brees is not gonna like, oh, Drew Brees sucks because they lost. Nah, he's a fucking GOAT. Like he won that championship in New Orleans.
Yeah, he got one. That was a long time ago.
Come on now, don't disrespect me.
I'm not. I'm not.
I didn't think he was.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a long time ago.
So they got one. That was a while. Was it 2008, 2009?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes. Is that we won it? I believe.
Right.
No.
Yeah,
Steelers won after we won.
I mean, it's facts, but
y'all some sneaky players though. Like team, y'all got a sneaky team.
I agree.
Y'all sneak up on niggas.
I'm just saying.
Because I don't want to count y'all out, but I mean, y'all been counted out.
We have been counted out, my nigga.
I respect y'all though.
It's alright, though.
I respect y'all.
when was the last time they made the playoffs?
Oh shit.
2 years ago.
3 years. That was when the fucking niggas went on the boat and shit. We should have whooped it.
We got to play Packers, right?
Now they gonna get on that, man.
We're gonna leave it alone.
Remember when they took all the pictures?
Odell Beckham with Victor Cruz and Trey Songz and them niggas.
The shirts off and shit.
Oh man, nah man.
Nigga, we won 8 games, I think, since then.
That about it. Yeah.
You say what?
Nah, don't even matter.
Don't even.
Let me get on that bitch. But nah, yeah, I think the Rams is probably expected to win, but I think the Saints should probably win this game.
I think the Saints are the favorites because they're home.
Oh, the Saints are home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! All right, there it is. But see, I like I would say that you can't really trust either defense. But since came back, the pass defense hasn't been bad on the Rams.
Keith Talib. Yeah.
Since he came back, their defense has been looking at least somewhat like we expected to have. But here's why the Rams probably should win. Did you see what Fletcher Cox did to the Saints offensive line? That nigga got 4 holding calls on himself.
Damn.
Then I think he got 2 sacks. And I think, did he force a fumble? I may have been.
He probably forced a beast.
Man, what do you think Sanu and Aaron Donald gonna do? They're gonna fucking eat, bro. And I think that is gonna change their game plan just a little bit. Because they have to play to that.
Yeah, that's why I'm going for the Rams. Honestly, I think the defense is better.
Yeah, they probably should win that game.
They ain't Todd Gurley, motherfuckers.
And defense in the running game.
Yep.
I think Jared Goff gonna fuck it up though.
Too young.
That experience.
Yeah, too young.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you
Because it was his second. Yeah,
The reason why I want to say too young because Russ did it in his 3rd year.
Yeah.
This is his 3rd year.
Too young, really
Russ is a different beast.
Well, yes, but he doesn't have the passer that Jared Goff is this year. He wasn't then. He is now.
Russ always been there.
I thought so as well. But they didn't need to throw with him that much because they had the beast. They had beast mode on the squad. But yeah, this offense is. Speak your piece, man. Speak your piece.
Russ always been there, nigga.
That's one thing. But I think Jared Goff is going to. He's gonna do this shit.
He said, what you got to say? Fuck you, man.
That's Russell Wilson, boy.
Yeah. Tom Bow. Fuck you, Tom Bow.
Alright, switching back to hip hop.
Let's get it.
Soulja and Joe Budden apparently getting back into it again. Joe called out Soulja to try to do a battle. Soulja responded.
No, Joe responded. Hold on.
No, it just
You
happened
said
again.
you said Soulja called out Joe.
No,
Joe called out
just
Soulja.
recently. Joe was on his podcast and said something about Soulja.
Right.
And Soulja responded back and was like, now you trying to get some smoke. You just doing it for attention. But what if they were actually to battle though? What you think is gonna happen? Let's just talk about that.
Bar for bar. Soulja slaughter that motherfucker.
Oh shit! You gonna slaughter the slaughterhouse members?
Exactly.
Talk your shit.
And the reason why I say that is, you know what I'm saying? The reason why Joey Jenkins is telling you guys this is the fact of Soulja has so much bar for bar type of lyrics off his fucking mixtapes, off his just every song that he drops.
Joe Budden.
Exactly. What?
Joe Budden.
What? Joe Budden.
The depressed nigga?
What? The nigga smell like he smoked cigarettes backwards, nigga. This nigga smoked 3 cigarettes at a time. Man, fuck out of here, yo. But I just feel like
you chase little niggas down the street with rocks.
Exactly.
That
nigga mad as hell. What's wrong with these niggas, man? But bar for bar,
San Andreas character.
Definitely
really did.
Off the PS3, not even 4.
Had that beat on. Soulja.
Yeah, Soulja. I'm going with Soulja due to the fact that people don't even think that Soulja can really rap until they really listen to him. They be like, Soulja the Prince. Yeah. Like they be like, Soulja? I be like, yeah, the fucking Prince. Like that nigga he should be named Soulja the King, nigga. Like for real.
Young?
Like for real. Sadell Young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the real, bro, like they really sleep on him. And the fact that they do, I just feel like it's so ignorant.
Then he had a surprise factor in the battle.
Big facts, because people don't even know that he can rap until he raps. Because they don't even know him yet. They just like Soulja is still underground.
Right. A lot more people know Joe Budden.
Exactly. Why? Because he's a host. Because he disrespect Migos. Because he did this, he did that. Oh, you know, pump it up. That's right. We ain't get that from Soulja yet. Nah. We ain't get that signature. You know, damn, that's a banger.
So it could be like a 50 Cent Ja Rule type thing.
Exactly. No, nah.
I didn't mean he gonna end his career like that. But I'm talking about 50 had the surprise factor.
That
like,
is true.
You know what I'm saying? To the masses, like not in. I mean, in New York, niggas knew who 50 Cent was. Yeah. He had that song out or whatever, and he was running the streets of New York. Right. But to everybody else, like myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was in Georgia at the time. I didn't know who the fuck 50 Cent was, but I knew who Ja Rule was. Right. And 50 just came out of nowhere and he won that shit.
Yes, he did.
You know what?
Because niggas didn't know.
Exactly. Like you said. Yo, because you're static. You're static, brother. You know what I'm saying?
So he could change a lot of fans' minds, huh? Like, they gonna hear Joe Budden and shit about, hell yeah.
But the thing
and then they gonna hear Soulja, oh, I need to go sleep rap.
Exactly. But the thing is, everybody know Joe Budden is like the type of rapper that's like, this nigga needs a patient. Like, no. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know he over exaggerates when he battle raps. Anybody can type in on YouTube and be like, Joe Budden battle rapping such and such. But can you do that with Soulja?
But that was a live battle rap. That's not how Joe Budden usually battle raps.
For real?
No, yeah.
Too much of a hollow?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Okay. So,
but that was his first time actually
record to record.
Yeah. Record to record, Joe Budden is absolutely different.
He killed Drake.
I feel the same way because the nigga did kill Drake. I agree with that.
Making a murder.
Yeah, you know. But Joe Budden ain't gonna be Soulja. Hell no. Right. And that's how I'm rocking with this shit.
Right. You got rock.
Right. That's why I disagree.
That's why I disagree. Give you that look too.
I'm gonna try to get out of my biasness because Joe Budden is one of my top 5 niggas of all time. Oh, here's why I like Joe Budden, right? To win this, because I think Soulja is gonna get in his way, his own way. Soulja joke around a lot when he raps, especially when he freestyles, or when he does a lot of laughing. Not a lot of laughing. I'm sorry. If you ever seen him do a live freestyle, he does little jokes right here, there, and there, like that. I think Joe Budden is gonna go real serious with him, and I think this.
You think Soulja gonna laugh in the battle?
I think not laugh. I think he's gonna throw some bars out there that's gonna be jokey. It's gonna miss. Ain't gonna work.
I don't think Soulja gonna do that.
Like he coming for the.
I only do that because he do that shit a lot with me. That's why I don't hold Soulja as high as y'all both do that. I'm like, all right, my nigga, come on, I need you to rap. Like I need you to rap. You fucking it up for me. When I hear him rap, and usually in situations like that in battles, I don't want to hear shit like that. Yeah. So that's why it's not so much of what Joe Budden is going to do. It's so much of what I think Soulja is going to do and fuck it up for me when he raps. But throwing on there what Joe Budden is going to do, I think Joe Budden is likely he's going to do what Joe Budden usually does. So Joe Budden usually does a lot of shit that go over a lot of niggas' heads.
He does.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that is the reason why Joe Budden loses. If it goes over their head, if he loses. But I'm going with Joe Budden though.
I don't know.
All right. I'm pretty sure you're going with Soulja, DJ.
Actually, I don't think none of them niggas gonna win.
Damn.
It's gonna be a draw.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 50-50 one right there. Both the niggas just spit their ass off.
They really can.
But I do like the surprise factor you brought up though with Soulja. I think if he were to win, that would be the reason why he won.
I don't think that.
But I think
works
they neck and neck with being lyrical.
I don't think that works here. Here's why. Everything you named why Joe Budden is popular is he got laughed at. Every damn thing Joe Budden, he got laughed at. So that's why. Well, it works. It does work. I'm sorry. It does work. No, I give it to you. It works either way. Yeah, I give it to you. Yeah, the surprise.
Damn.
I knew that was gonna happen. You've been talking for a minute.
Yeah.